Good afternoon. Today is the big day. We'll finally go and explore the Teleférico, the metro system of La Paz here. You've seen them in the background in some of my videos. And today we will actually go, as I promised, and explore this incredible public transport system. Probably the coolest public transport system in the whole world. This is basically La Paz's underground metro, except it's in the air, flying above the city. Amazing views, left, right and center, 360, to the mountains, to the valleys, throughout all the different areas, neighborhoods of the city. So let's go and explore. Let's go find some markets, find maybe some salteñas, some empanadas, some street food of some sort. Let's see what we can just get up to. We're gonna start here, do a bit of a round trip all around the city and end up, we'll see where we end up. I think this might be a two-part video because this system is massive and it will take me hours and hours and hours to get all the way around. So yeah, let's just get started. And we're going in towards the center at the moment, up this hill behind me here. But yeah, not much to see right there. It's more of a view over here. And then this system is built by I forget whether they're Austrian or Swiss. It's called Doppelmayr. I mean, that should tell you everything you know about the quality. The Austrians and the Swiss have loads of cable car systems around the Alps. It's a similar kind of system built here. Exactly what you know from the Alps if you're a person that goes on skiing holidays. And yeah, in terms of price, one ride on one line is 3 Bolivianos. For comparison, the minibus from the center down to Zona Sur here, or from the south and up to the center, is about 2.5 Bolivianos. So it's slightly more expensive, and also you will have to get more than one line to go all the way to the center. 2 lines cost you 5 Bolivianos. More lines, it makes more sense to get a card, a metro card. You could call it a Teleférico, which is what the name of this whole system is. And here we go, the view over the whole city from up here. You can see all the way into the skyline of the center there. There's another cable car coming, and we have the mountains around over here into the valley, down behind the big mountain Illimani that you've seen in some of the other videos. That sort of guards the whole city. That goes in through that valley over there, and then you go down on the back side of the mountain of Illimani. And yeah, you can watch the areas of the city, watch people's houses from above, take a cool measured ride over the whole city. There we go. Zoomed in a bit much there. But yeah, you can take this all over the city. It's mainly to go from the center and out, or vice versa, from the outskirts of the city into the center. You have 10 lines, I believe, all over the city. It's 10 or 11 lines. And yeah, as I say, they're all 3 Bolivianos per line, 2 lines 5 Bolivianos. If you're going more often, it makes more sense to get yourself a Teleférico card, like a metro card that you get for the metro in Madrid or wherever you live, in any other big city in the world. And yeah, I think this is fantastic. Way better than any other metro system I've ever seen in my whole life. You have these amazing views all over the city, into the center, to the mountains. It is just fantastic, and you can sit here and take in all the immensity of this crazy city that is La Paz. There's so much going on. It really reveals itself to you once you're in the teleférico, just how big this city really is. It's incredible. You can watch the different areas of the city, the poorer neighborhoods to the richer neighborhoods, to the skyline, up to the top of the Altiplano. Over here behind me on the top up there we have El Alto. Technically it's another city. That's where the big market is. They say it's the biggest market in all of South America. It's over here in El Alto up there on the top behind me, every Sunday and every Thursday. We might go and check that out later this week. Today is Monday as I'm filming this, just about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you can see like the contrast here behind the houses. Like a house like this one, I don't know if they're building it right now. It looks like it's being built or something, and then over to these houses over here where it's just like brick houses, brick on top of brick, no design. Looks very different, like the contrast there you see over here as well. Look at this perspective on the city. Like, we're just coming out of Plaza Triangular down there, this station. That was where I had the street food the other night. If you saw the last video, that was filmed right here. Well, this was where we started this video. And this is what I mean, like it's so cool. Flying over top of the streets, in between the tall buildings here, in between the skyline, having the lookout all over the city. You can people watch from up here, get a feel for the whole city. It's a great way if it's your first sort of couple of days in the city to like get an idea of what areas you want to go and explore later on in your stay here. Like to just fly over, get a brief lookout, a brief idea of each little area, and then make a short list of where you can come back to in one of the following days. It is absolutely amazing. If you're enjoying this as much as I am, hit the like button, give the video a like, hit the subscribe as well while you're at it, so you'll get notified next time I upload a video. Look at these views. It is absolutely fantastic. We have made it to Plaza Villarroel, the final station of the White Line, the final station in Miraflores. This is a nice little plaza that we have here. By the looks of things, this is a student area, lots of young people around, and some incredible views, like many places around the city, across the mountains and the hills close by. We have the orange line going up over there, and here we have lots of kids and families playing around, Like there's some food over here. That's full of nice life here. Lots of people just sort of enjoying a nice day out. It's ice cream. Not really feeling the ice cream vibe, I must say, so we'll look for something else. Maybe over there. I see something choripan, a classic Bolivian street food. It's a sandwich with chorizo, the Bolivian version of chorizo, kind of similar to the Spanish. Not as much spice in it, but similar though. Sandwich de chola. Hola, ¿qué venden acá?
Sándwich de choripán.
Choripán.
Sándwich de chola.
Sándwich de chola. ¿Cuál es la mejor? ¿Sándwich de chola o choripán?
Los dos son ricos.
Los dos. A ver. Esa es la salchicha de choripán, ¿no?
Sí, ese es chorizo.
Vale, vale. Y eso es para
Sándwich de chola.
sándwich de chola. Yo creo un sándwich de chola.
¿Sí?
¿A cuánto está el sándwich de chola?
¿A 10?
A 10. Una, por favor.
¿Ya?
¿Se toma asiento ahí o...?
Sí,
vale.
tome asiento.
Hello. Street dogs running around. There's the lady preparing the food. I ordered a sandwich de chola. It's a pork steak, a pork fillet in there, a pork chop in there as the meat, tomato, lettuce, onion and carrots, and yeah, that's a classic sandwich de chola. Chola is the typical lady of the La Paz region. That's why it's sandwich de chola, like this lady who is preparing the sandwich here.
Pero con ensalada, cabeche.
Con todo, completo.
¿Listo los dos?
Sí, por favor.
Mayonesa, ketchup.
Ambos igual.
Picante.
Igual, completo.
Ya.
So what she was asking is if I want it with lettuce and the cucumber, the lettuce, the carrots and the onions, and with mayo and ketchup and the spicy. And I said complete, of course, always complete, full of all the good stuff. We have to try the best that they have to offer here. That is the whole point of when we're coming, isn't it? See, we have these let's go and have a look what she's doing. Gracias. All right, so here we go. The sandwich de chola. So we have the pork, the green stuff, and it's the yahua, the spicy sauce, mayonnaise, ketchup, sausage, ensalada, lettuce. Let's see, this is a proper beast. Alright, how am I going to do this? Tell you what, this is really good. The pork, super tender, super soft, exactly as you want it. 10 bolivianos, like $1.20. Absolutely wonderful. There we go. Show you a little pickup full of all the good stuff. I think if you saw my last video, street food video, we were comparing Bolivia against McDonald's. This is yet another point for Bolivia here. McDonald's couldn't make anything similar to this. So once again, Bolivia beats McDonald's, and these ladies are the reason why McDonald's had to give up business here. Alright, I'll eat the rest of this sandwich and pick up the video afterwards. That was it for the sandwich there. Finished that, absolutely smashed that sandwich. So delicious, really, really good. Very juicy, full of stuff. It was filled to the brim. So good. The vibe here at this little plaza here is very excellent. Lots of people just, as you see on the benches here behind me, kids on their bikes, teenagers on their skateboards. Everyone just having a nice chill out afternoon, having some ice cream, having some sandwich like I did. Just wonderful, wonderful atmosphere here. Very good, lots of street dogs around, left, right and center. I think it's time to go and have a look at the next area of the city. Take the orange cable car line, which is just over here at in this plaza as well, and then we'll see what we can find. Alright, we found this cute old school street here. Cobblestones, old school design, how the houses would have looked back in the day before all the modernization of the center here. Unfortunately, this city is not the best preserved city. It's not like you won't see many of these beautiful streets like this one here, with detailed doorways such as this. There's not much of that left in the city. Unfortunately, it is more of a rugged, in-your-face kind of city. I guess that's why with La Paz either people seem to love it or they absolutely hate it. There aren't many places or many people I've heard who were like, yeah, it's all right. It's mainly either they really don't like it or they really love it because it's a bit crazy, a bit mad in this valley. Up in the altitude, you can hardly breathe. But there's always something happening. In every single corner of this street, you can find something to get stuck into. There's never a dull moment, never anything to, never any boring moments. That's simply the message, right? It's absolutely full of beauty. Look at this little dome up here as well. And these street art, so many places. As I say, it's never boring in this town. It's never boring. All right, let's keep exploring. Let's keep seeing what we can find to get stuck into as we get closer to the center of the city. And this, as you see, is the old part of town, the old center, the historic center, a unusually quiet little corner of the city. As I said just there before, the city is chaotic. There's always traffic, there's always noises, someone having a protest, someone having a concert, all kinds of things kicking off left, right and center. It is definitely a unique little city, this. Well, not really little, as you saw from the teleférico, the cable cars there. It is immense, this city. There's so much spreads out over the course of the whole valley up to the top. There's so much to get stuck into. So yeah, as I say, if you come here and you have a boring day, that's on you. That's not because La Paz didn't offer you anything to do. Wonderful city. I will recommend it any day, as I would with the whole country of Bolivia. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. Really enjoy it. It's a rugged, in-your-face atmosphere, but there's a beauty in that. It's not just all pretty on the surface. There's beauty in that, in my opinion. So if you're into those kind of little bit more rough on the edges kind of cities, then I think you would definitely enjoy this kind of city such as La Paz. Okay, so we are back in the teleférico, back in the cable car, the blue line here, and with this amazing view to Illimani behind me, I will end the video here, end this part 1 of exploring the teleférico, the cable car system of La Paz. So if you liked it, I hope you did. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Click that notification bell so you'll get notified next time I upload a video for part 2 of exploring this amazing public transport system of the city. So yeah, with that said, thanks for watching. Remember to give it a like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.